So good morning, y'all. How'd you like the intro? Yes? Let me know. Also, I don't know if Ray over here is more excited about the window being open or that I'm almost at 5,000 subscribers. I will show you what I mean. Legitimately could care less. Yeah, see? Doesn't care. He's loving his life right now. It's so funny because my roommate, he was like, if I could die and come back as him, I would be so happy because I get to sleep for 22 hours a day and not have to go to work. I'd want to come back as him too. All right, let's get back into it. So the reason we are here, we are doing a Shop My Stash. We are doing all high-end products because I do still have quite a few of high-end products in my collection that I kept through a lot of these declutters. And I wanted to share them with you because I think we talk a lot about drugstore products on my channel and we don't really go into high-end products and what's worth the money and things like that. So I do have some that I want to share. I did just get out of the shower. My hair is wet and is drying in this towel. So I'm going to do my full face with you on camera right now. Yeah, I'm that girl. It's a mason jar. Don't judge me. Okay, so I'm gonna move you in so that you can see what the heck I'm doing. Only thing that's not high-end in this whole thing, for the most part, I think is my brows. But yeah, everything else is high-end. Ooh, hi. How's it going? Ooh, I'm looking super sexy. So I don't know if that recorded or not. All I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by my camera is that I actually have been lately doing my eyes first and not my skin because I find that it makes it a little bit cleaner and it just makes it a little easier for me to have a nice clean canvas if there is fallout. I've been using this palette for like the last 3 weeks and I haven't had a whole lot of fallout, but because, you know, we've got glitter and stuff that's going to be going on the eyes, I want to make sure that we don't have that. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the eyes first. I'm going to do Shape Tape. I don't particularly like this concealer. I think it's extremely thick and it's not my total fave. I love ColourPop's and the Naked Skin concealer from Urban Decay. And those are my two favorites because they are extremely light and I don't like a whole lot of, you know, cakiness underneath my eyes. But what I'm going to do is put this on, what is this, a F75 concealer brush and just pack this on. I like to do my brows last because of that specific reason right there that you just saw. My cat is licking himself and he's driving me crazy. Looking super sexy. Awesome. While I'm doing this, I'm actually going to go in with this Peter Thomas Roth Brow to Die For Turbo Brow Treatment. It has a tinted gel on one side here, and then the other side has the treatment. And what I usually do while I'm doing my eyes is just put this on and it just helps thicken those brows because man alive, I need it. Alrighty, so I'm going in with the Natasha Denona Biba palette today and it looks like this. It has been used. I freaking love this palette. The shadows are freaking phenomenal. The $129, $130 with tax and everything. If you are one of these Sephora people that are going to go buck wild with a 20%, 15%, or 10% discount, I would highly suggest this guy. It's just amazing. It came out about a month and a half ago. I did get my hands on it and I've been playing with it. The only thing is these guys, this one, this one, this one, and that one are all cream to powder, and this guy totally separated, so I had to go back in with rubbing alcohol and press him back into the pan because he just fell right out, and that is not cool for $129. I feel like in this particular palette, what they should have done is just left the creamy mattes and the shimmers and maybe thrown in a couple dual chrome and then left the cream to powders alone and maybe done its own palette, just cream to powders. I don't know why they wanted to add that in here. It doesn't really make much of a difference because when you put the cream to powder on your lid, it truly is lighter than what it is in the pan. So it kind of irritates me in that aspect. So now that my rant is over, and this will probably be a longer video because I feel like I just want to rant today. It's probably because I just started my cycle. So yay for everyone watching this video. TMI, whatever. I can't help you. I'm sorry. I'm a hot mess today. What I'm gonna actually do is go into Freckle and Perry. Freckle is here, this one on top, and Perry is that mustard tone. I'm gonna go in with both of those on my Sigma 10 brush. It's a nice rounded dome brush. Anything you have, it will do. It's just one of my favorite brushes. And I'm kind of making this a little bit more rounded, but I wanna focus a lot of the product out here to kind of give it that cat eye effect. And if it's messy, it's okay because we haven't done our skin. I'm gonna go in with Buff right here, and all I'm doing is just putting that in there and then tapping that off, and I'm just gonna build this color into the crease kind of low. I don't want it to go like all the way up here. Like, it is very much a neutrals palette. Like, it says all neutrals. It is definitely neutral when you look at the color scheme and the color story of it. And the fact that it's got a row of more warm tones, more red tones, and then cool tones on the very bottom. I love that. And I think that they all work really well together. And I love warm tone shadows. Like, I love me a good cool tone palette, let me tell you. But I gravitate towards warm tones, and I've actually had to come to terms with that because I was like, no, I love cool tones, oh my god, blue eyes, cool tones all day long. But I love a good warm tone on blue eyes, and it just makes them pop because of obviously the color wheel and everything. So I've been using it like all the time. All right, so I'm gonna put that down, and I'm going in with the Morphe M433. It is a like 217 from MAC or E25 from Sigma. Whatever you got, looks like this, you're good to go. What I'm gonna go in with is tone. I'm gonna go in with that first on this outer edge. We'll see. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, I like this tone color more than I thought I would. I might have to redact what I just said about the cream to powders. I think this one, oh yeah, this one is a cream to powder too. This one is called Rayon. It's this red tone. What I'm gonna do is actually put that on the outer corner here. Oh yeah, there we go. I have the 433 brush from Morphe. That's what I'm using just to kind of pack that on. Oh crap, that's awesome. All right, I'm just doing this on the outer corner just to give it some depth, some warmth. That red tone is redonkulous. Now I'm gonna go in with Pasha over. Pasha's right here. It's so dark. And I'm gonna build up that color on the outer corner. Whew, girl. Why does it look patchy on camera? In real life, it does not look patchy. I swear it's that stupid Shape Tape. I'm going in with Monroe right here. It's a gorgeous metallic champagne pinky gorgeousness. I'm going in with a dry brush. I'm doing a MAC 242. I'm so glad I got this palette. This is a dry brush. Nothing's on it. I didn't put any glitter glue. Nothing. Can we all just appreciate how amazing these glitter tones? Oh my god. So I'm just gonna pack that on here so it's a little bit more gradient. This is the best brush for packing on glitter ever made. Period. End of sentence. End of sentence. It's so good. That's okay. I'm gonna leave it alone now because if I keep going, it's just gonna be ridiculous. This, amazing. And we'll go back into this to do the lower lash line when we are done with the face. I'm not gonna be doing liner today. I'm just gonna put the lashes on. So you know what I'm gonna do? I am going to put on mascara. So I don't know if I told you, I'm using Rodial, R-O-D-I-A-L Glamo Lash Mascara XXL. This is like $28 mascara. I didn't realize this was such a high-end mascara. It's ridiculous. And I don't think it does anything super outrageous. It's kind of like all the other ones out there, the high-end mascaras that I don't care about. It's not that I don't like the brands, it's just I don't understand the hype over buying a high-end mascara because you can get amazing drugstore mascaras and they all do the same thing. So I'm gonna put on my lashes and I will be right back. I like to tightline with this, with any black eyeliner really. Makes them look a lot fuller. So first for primer, I'm gonna do a Laura Mercier foundation primer. Looks like that. And I love I've re-fallen in love with this stuff. Ooh, girl, forgot how fast that stuff comes out. You really only need a little bit. That is enough for my whole face, even though I have a huge dome. And we are gonna put on some foundation today, and then I will do the lower lash line and then zoom you out for the rest of the face. So because I use Laura Mercier, I'm going to use, what is this called? The Candlelight Soft Luminous Foundation. And I think I'm going to mix a little bit of Josie Marin Vibrancy Foundation together. Just a little bit, because I think that this might be too dark for me. And now it's everywhere. Ooh, oh girl, okay. Oops, yeah, it's everywhere. Bad news bears over there. So I'm gonna use a Sigma Round Top Kabuki F82 and clean up my mess that I created on my forehead. So my favorite foundation lately is the Wet n Wild Cushion Foundation. I've been using it every day since that video and I love it. Oh, and somebody made a comment on my skin texture the other day and I was like, I don't think it's the lighting, I think it's just your ugly skin. I was like, oh, thank you. Blocked. Oh my god. Okay, so this feels like it's a little light for my skin, so I just added a little bit more of the Candlelight Glow. I'm trying to avoid this area right here because we're going to be going in with a little bit of concealer. I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Cream here, and I'm only literally using just like a small dab of it here before I put on my concealer because we're being super extra today. I probably should have put this on before the foundation, but what are you gonna do? Shit happens, right? And I'm just gonna dot that out. I'm going in with Shape Tape, wish me luck. I'm going to use this brush to pat it out. This is a Precision P84 from Sigma, and I'm literally, that's all I'm doing. Oh god, too much. A little goes so far. People love this stuff and it just stresses me out. So what I'm going to do is use my NARS, what is this called? Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder. Why is there so many names? Taking like the littlest bit on this same brush and just patting that underneath. I'm not baking, I'm not getting crazy with it. Again, a little goes a long way with this. That's why I've had it in my collection forever. So that is done. And what I'm gonna go do is put Paris here and Freckle there on a pencil brush. And I'm going to put that underneath here. So now what I'm going to do is go in to Rayon and Pasha, those red tones, just a little dab of each, and just work that on the outer corner. I don't want to bring it too far in. I just literally want it right out here. I've got a little detail brush here. This one is Real Techniques accent brush. And I'm going to go in to Monroe, which is that shiny color we put right here. And I'm just going to put him right here. And then I'm going to put some mascara on that lower lash line. And I'm going to go back in with the Stila pencil. I haven't worn black in my waterline in ages. I like it. Okay, so I'm going to move you out and we're going to do the rest of this face because I'm looking a little pale. So we haven't set anything with powder yet. Going in with the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel bronzer stuff. A Morphe E8 kind of smaller buffer brush. It gives me more control over what I'm doing with my life. And this is a cream product. I should have just done the Candlelight Glow and called it a day. Hey, we live, we learn, right? All right, so now that that's on, I'm gonna go over with my powder products. I'm going in with the Tarte Pro Glow. Looks like that. Something very, very pretty. Going in with this color here. It's called Hi-Fi. Yes, Hi-Fi. Oh, it's hot in Arizona. While we were on the subject, my last shop, my stash, everybody's like, oh my god, I didn't know you were from Arizona. And it's so funny because I've got people in Chandler and Tempe and a couple other places in Arizona. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm so excited that I have so many people who watch my videos that live in Arizona. I think that that's freaking awesome. I love everybody that watch my videos, period. But I just am so impressed that there's some people that live in Arizona and it's not just me. That is really, really cool. I think that you guys rock. Okay, so now that that's on, I'm gonna go in with one of these blushes. Which one is this? This one's electric and it's this lightest one in here. I'm gonna use that today and use a very light hand because these are crazy pigmented. Crazy. crazy pigmented. And I'm just going to take my unicorn brush and just lightly apply. And then I'm going to take Solo, which is that highlight color, and I'm going to put that on this accent brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to put that on my inner corner and then put that on my cheekbones. Yes. In this color. Woo, girl. Tappy, tappy, tappy. Now I'm going to go back in with the 501 here, just on the tip of my nose, just a little Cupid's bow. I go ham on the Cupid's bow because when I put on the liner and stuff, you lose it. I'm going to do these brows quickly and then I will be back to do lips. I'll be right back. So let's do these lippies before I lose motivation. I'm going in with Spice. I also have Stripped Down. So I'm gonna go ahead, and you guys know the drill, I've got to overline this side so it looks even. So now I'm going in with Stripped Down. All right, I'm going in with Makeup Forever N4 Rouge Artist Natural. Looks like that. Looking good. So I'm gonna do my hair and I will be right back with the final product. All right, love you. So my camera's about to die, but I wanted to come back on just so that you could see the final look so I don't look like a freaking bag lady. I'm loving it so much. I hope you guys like it too. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.